What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gerald from Bank of Gerald here with another video update. Today is Wednesday, February the 22nd, 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't have the greatest news in the world today, so just brace yourself. Absolute markets and FX Master Gold does look like it is a blown account. I repeat, it looks like a blown account. Now, I've heard many different things about why and how and all that different stuff like that. I want to make sure that everyone is reminded that this space is very risky. All right. We've mentioned that countless times. I think most of us already knew the risk before we got involved. I knew it was a high risk opportunity. You know, anything that's getting you 12 to 15% a week, you know what I'm saying, or 10 to 15 or anything around that frame is fairly risky. However, this opportunity was, you know, trading. It was showing in the MT4. You know, I had some people contact me that said they were actually watching the trades and the trades were real and different things of that nature. But this sometimes happens. This is not our first experience with a blown account. All right. So before we get started, I want to make sure I do this. I am not a financial advisor. All right. This is not financial advice. I am not your financial advisor. All right. I'm just a dude on YouTube that's cranking out that crypto in many different platforms, nothing more and nothing less than that. Now, if you like this content, go ahead, hit the subscribe button. If you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. So, I've heard a lot of stuff getting thrown around, right? I've heard a lot. People had their what's the word I'm trying to use? They had their fears about the broker closing, right? Because the date wasn't updating and all that different stuff. And some people thought, you know, hey, it's too good to be true, you know? It's too good to be true. So they may have stayed out of it. I know me personally, I had gotten to the point where I had a few tens of thousands in my account. I had about $30,000 in my account as of last Thursday, right? I decided to do, I literally, it's crazy because I remember doing the last video I did, I told you guys I took out tens of thousands of dollars. It was at least 5 digits that I had in there, and I took it out, but I left about $5,000 in there because, of course, I wanted to grow and get back to the place that I withdraw from. I would have loved to see it get back to 30,000 for me. Of course, from the jump street, whatever I put in from day one, I was able to get my return back. One of the lessons in risk management, because I know there's possibly going to be a lot of people that watch this video that have not followed me throughout this journey. One of the things that is very important as it pertains to risk management, okay, this is very important in navigating this space, whether it's a PAMM account, a platform, a copy trader, or anything out there like this. If you get to the point where your deposit has made a profit and you can pull your deposit out and then move on with house money, that is what we all need to do, okay? That is what allows us to make our money back. It's the same kind of strategy that we used in a hype, right? With platforms like this that are high risk, you know, the opportunity is high, but the risk is high, right? So the biggest thing is to make sure that when we get into a profit, we start taking the profits. We don't want to get so excited about a compounding effect or, you know, seeing our account get to $1 million or something like that, that we never take out our principal, okay? Some platforms out there help us with taking out our principal by sending the crypto straight back to us, like a crypto program. Some platforms allow us, like this broker did, to withdraw whenever we want it. You know what I'm saying? If we had money in there, we could literally do a withdrawal before they took their profit or after they took their profit. So that's something that we've seen in different things. You know, as I'm looking through some of these Telegram groups that I'm in Jamsy's Telegram group, and a lot of people believe that this is a joint, like, rug pull type of situation from not only Absolute Markets, the broker, but FX Master Gold itself. Now, it's crazy to see that this happened. The way that it happened, I literally woke up and there was comments on my page like, hey man, you know, the Absolute Markets blew the account, or FX Master Gold blew the account. I do want to make sure that I'm being clear in what my opinion is in the difference between FX Master Gold and the broker itself. I do believe that Absolute Markets, I still believe that Absolute Markets is a legit broker. It was just tied to FX Master Gold. But when this kind of stuff happens, it hurts the broker and the FX Master Gold copy trading brand itself. So some people are saying, well, let me just go ahead and read the initial official announcement that is actually from the FX Master Gold Telegram, the free Telegram. All right. So here's the latest announcement. This was today around 6:00 a.m., ladies and gentlemen. All right. And this is straight from FX Master Gold. Okay. I'm gonna actually see if I can't pull it up on my computer so everyone can see it. I don't just have to read it to you guys. I understand there's going to be a lot of people affected by this. All right. So I want to make sure that I'm reading this. And then, of course, I want to share my posture with you guys and how I feel and what we will be doing next. But let me just go ahead and let's get to Telegram. Boom. All right. Important announcement. Okay. It says, as you all know, trading is a long journey with a lot of ups and downs. Most of you are following our gold strategy since a few months already with consistency. We've almost always delivered our target, which is true. All right. They almost always deliver their target. Now let's keep going. Today, as every time, we use the same strategy, which delivered good results week after week. However, since New Year, the market is very unstable due to the economic situation, the war in Ukraine, inflation, etc. Per our strategy and the news, gold should have been bullish. Unfortunately, the most difficult part of Forex is to control your emotion. Today, one of our traders kept buying using a martingale system instead of calling it a day, which was a serious mistake. As a result, we had our first negative day and margin call since we started this strategy, and it is a shame. We are deeply sorry for this, and we know no words can solve this. It's sadly part of Forex. On our side, we are losing our reputation, our business, which was growing every single day for the past months, and the most important, our clients' trust. At this point, we need to think about our strategy and come back with a better risk management. It was always a key role for us, and today, one of the traders and the market did not apply it at all. As you know, we never hide our trading results. We want to say on the channel, sorry for this, MC. I don't know what Miss MC is, but that is part of trading, and it happens to very best, even to world-class traders and bankers. The goal is and will remain the exact same, to deliver consistent and transparent results. Please, as you know, we will receive tens of thousands of DMs. We will not answer DMs regarding today, as we explained it all above, and it will not be constructive. We will come back stronger than ever very soon. Now, for us here at BOJ, right, this is not the first time that we have experienced in a situation like this. Actually, Absolute Markets, the first time, not Absolute Markets, Automated Capital on the NVFX broker, right? So just as a little bit of case study, shoot, I just had it. Automated Capital, right? So Automated Capital blew my account twice. The first time it wasn't crazy drastic, but it went down from like 30,000 to like 12 to 15,000. Okay. I was like, okay, well, maybe it can bounce back from that. This is a little bit different. My account went from about 5,000 around just under, actually it was around 6,000. Went from just under 6,000 to about $25 as I'm looking at it right now, $24.58 in my account right now, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, if it goes negative, I've seen some people say, hey, do I need to pay them? Like, no, that's not how this works. If it goes negative, then it just goes negative, and the account is pretty much done for. Unless they fund it with money, and I don't know how that works. I don't know what they'll do in the future. But I've also heard some other things. All right. So this was the note straight from FX Master Gold. As I was getting into some of my other groups here, and talking to some of the other people that have been in FX Master Gold for much longer, there is quite a different story. All right. And I'm going to close my Telegram group to read this because the people that shared this with me, they're going to be sharing their own information pretty soon. My guy Lambo Drew, most of you guys know Lambo Drew, right? He's going to be coming on today. Not my show, but I believe his own channel. He's going to be talking about what happened. But here's the notice that I've gotten, right? And of course, the most important thing in this space is risk management, ladies and gentlemen. It's always making sure you take your profits. It's always making sure that you never put in more than you are willing to lose. We understand that we all want to win. We get that, right? That's not new. However, we all need to be smart. Okay. If you don't have $100,000 to lose, then you don't want to put in $100,000. If you don't have $500 to lose, if you don't have the 300 that was the minimum to lose, you don't want to be in this. All right. You didn't want to be in this. Now, some of you decided to join just like me. Some of you lost just like me. Can't tell you that all of you made withdrawals just like me, because you all withdraw whenever you guys want to. I just felt the need to withdraw, and it wasn't because I knew anything. I know there's going to be people that try to speculate and say, oh, you must have knew about this. Not quite. Not quite. I had some plans for absolute markets. I had some plans for FX Master Gold, and this kind of changes things, okay? Especially from a passive level, when you have something that's doing 12 to 15% a week in trading and it's showing you, like, that's a different ball game, ladies and gentlemen. And I was excited about FX Master Gold and what it was doing. I think a lot of people were excited about what it's doing, but this is just another lesson in the space. So my guy Lambo Drew says, hey, so if you're waking up to this, then you're probably waking up to the news that FX Master Gold blew the accounts, okay? And Lambo, I hope you don't mind me sharing. I'll say sorry later if it's a problem. But this is actually the reason behind it. On a bigger level, there was a huge breach in the copy trade that came over from a private firm that never got transferred over the right way. You will hear many say that they got scammed and Absolute took their money. Knowing what firsthand happened is probably most, let me back up a little bit. You will hear many say that they got scammed and Absolute took their money. Knowing what firsthand happened, it is probably the most, one of the most horrible things that could have happened. These trades that were posted were actually uploaded from another trader's account. They still don't know how they were able to breach the system, but what has happened will truly leave a bad taste in the investor's mouth who don't know what's really happening. He mentioned that he's lost big from the top as well, and just as shocked as we are. Again, the golden rule is to never invest more than you're willing to lose. So based on what I'm hearing right there, it was things that are going on in the background. There's some things, of course, that I don't know. There's some things that are over my pay grade, as they say, and that possibly were not handled right. All right, there was a breach of the system, in one opinion, and of course, this is something that a lot of us won't know about unless you're really tied in, unless you know the traders, unless you know the actual situation. A lot of us won't know that this is the situation. A lot of us don't. I don't know that this is the truth of the situation. This is just another. This is another account of what could have happened. Of course, there will be some videos today that mention that, oh, this rug pulled and this, that, and the third. I don't believe this was a rug pull by the broker. I still stand by that. I've been wrong before, though, and I'll be wrong again. I'm not afraid to be wrong. I think a lot of this is just speculation, but the truth of the matter is, when you look at your account and you see that it's been depleted, there's only a few things that you can do at that point. The first thing is kind of take a breath, all right? Understand that that's the risk in the space and hope that you practice some risk management. But if you did it, if you have any money left in your account, like I have $24, right? I would put in a withdrawal for that immediately, as soon as possible. Get whatever you can now. Hopefully some of you guys were taking profits along the way and that this didn't hit you as hard, but I do understand there's a lot of you that may have just got involved in it and you're just seeing, oh my goodness, how this just happened and I just got in it. How does this happen and I just got in it? Ladies and gentlemen, it's unfortunate, but this kind of stuff can happen in this space. And the fact of the matter is, we have to prepare ourselves for these things in everything that we are in, okay? We don't want to over leverage ourselves. This is just another opportunity to learn in the space, right? And I used to say this all the time. A lot of you will make the decision that this is no longer the space for you. And I want to let you know that that is okay. That's perfectly fine. The first thing I want to remind you is nobody's holding a gun to your head to say you need to do anything, especially for those of us that may believe that, I don't know, that there's going to be a few people out there that think that the people that have been talking about this have something to do with this. And we don't. Quite frankly, we don't know what happened. I woke up to the same comments and different things that a lot of you guys did. All right. So what I want to encourage, this is the thing I'll say to encourage you guys. This is why we diversify. And I did a video on NOVATECH the other day, and I talked about a couple things that we learned from the NOVATECH experience. A few people took that as me saying NOVATECH is over for whatever reason. I don't know why, but the same thing applies here. Okay. This does not have to be our exit from the space if you don't want it to be. This can just be a learning lesson for us all on how to deal with different things that we invest in. We want to start off by making sure we never put into anything more than we're willing to lose. The second thing that we want to do is make withdrawals until we get our money back and play with house money. The third thing that we want to do is not trip when stuff like this happens or make decisions that are going to help your future, right? So if the future of your, if what you want for the future is to stay in this space, this is a great time to learn, okay? If what you want from the space is nothing more from this space, then it might be a good time to just pack your bags and go. I mean, there's plenty of opportunities out here that I feel are safer. We knew from the jump that this was a high risk opportunity. It was just one that was working so well. I mean, we'd had some lost trades along the way, but nothing like this, right? We've never seen nothing like this when it pertains to FX Master Gold. I know there's a lot of people out there that had a lot of money in here. Let me see if there's anything else in this note that I want to share. There will be some people, there will be some videos made today that will go viral. A lot of them will say it's a rug pull, and that's definitely not the case. Absolute feels horrible about this, and they are actually the holding platform that posts what comes in and manages the accounts. They've been overwhelmed with so many messages for the last few hours, and their operations are slow to respond because of it. That's the risk we all take in copy trading, and there's a breakdown in the information sent over. I'm sorry. That's the risk we all take in copy trading if there's a breakdown in the information sent over. Again, let your videos speak about risk management, and let's continue to push the culture forward. And listen, that's what I'm already about. Of course, this is our kind of like our tight knit group here that I'm reading from. So Lambo, I hope you don't mind. But that is exactly what I plan on doing. I'm going to be positive in this time. I'm going to learn the lesson. Hey, I'm glad that I made a withdrawal. I'm glad that I managed my risk. Glad I didn't just sit the money in here and let it grow until, high heaven or low hell, which is where it has gotten. So there's plenty of learning lessons to be had from this, but I wanted to get this out here as quickly as possible because I know a lot of people are seeing this morning and you're a little shocked. You don't know what to do. This is why we preach diversification in this space. This is why we preach never putting in more than you're willing to lose in the space. This is why we preach taking out profits as often as possible. This is why we talk about all these different things. And if this is your first time seeing me, this is what we talk about all the time. I'm in many different platforms. I'm in many different opportunities. Okay. This is not the only thing that I'm in. But I do understand that there's going to be a lot of new viewers. So please don't get scammed by the WhatsApp man. Put your 2FA on all the platforms that will allow you. All right. This crypto is indeed the wild, wild west, y'all, as y'all can see. But it has nothing to do with the security of our accounts at this point when it comes to 2FA. This is more on the copy trading side, but please put your 2FA on all the platforms and wallets that will allow you. Please do that. If you ain't strapped, you're bound to get hacked. All right. Ask me how I know. It's not very fun at all. If you like this content, I know it's hard to like this kind of content today. But if you like being updated about the different things that we're involved in here at BOJ, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell as well. Remember, don't get scammed by the WhatsApp man. That is not me in the comment section from the WhatsApp number. Try to do a video, put that little bit of tidbit in every single video that we do because I can't save y'all from getting scammed by him. If it happens, it happens. I'm not sending out no money, nothing like that. And I just want to remind all of you that the same thing happened to me. All right. Just because you guys are out there experiencing this loss doesn't mean I'm not as well. This happened to me and my account is also depleted. So, but I'm optimistic about the future of the space. There's so much things that we're involved in, even though we're in a time right now that is in a similar time. I hope something else doesn't go away. I know we're treading lightly because this is the first platform in a while that's gone away for us. All right. I think the last one that we were in that has gone away was Bonanza, right? And Bonanza was kind of a slow pay deal anyway. We were getting paid once a month or once a quarter or once a half a year or whatever you decide to choose. But this was something that was enabling us to do whatever we wanted pretty much with our profits on a daily basis. And if we didn't take advantage of that, shame on us because we knew we could do it, right? Shame on us for not doing that. Let this be a learning lesson for those of you that want it to be a learning lesson. If this is your ticket out of the space, then hey, I wish you well in whatever endeavors you choose to do in the future. I'm going to continue to look for things like this that have the same similar results, the same similar things that are out here. I am not a trader. Okay. I don't like to trade. I don't do the trading on my own. I rather delegate. So if I put a little bit of money in a trader or a copy trading scenario or a PAM account, then that's money that I am willing to let them trade and do their thing with. And if they don't do anything with it, I'm okay with that too, because I knew the risk. Okay. That is very important. We have to understand and know the risk. And those of us that are not willing to be accountable for our own decisions, I pray for you, because we can't be out here blaming everybody else for this, that, and the third. We know the risk. We chose to be here. Okay. I'm not going to go cry at the casino because I lost my money in the casino. That's not what we're going to do. What we're going to do next time, if I choose to come to the casino next time, is we're going to bring less money and we're going to wait till we win, or we're going to do, I think I handled if I'm speaking just on my own experience and how I handled my own account, I think I handled it fantastic. We made our money early. We got that money out. We made some more money early. We got that money out. We made our last withdrawal was around $30,000, right? Which enabled me to jump into CP. We made that withdrawal last week. This instance is unfortunate because none of us saw this coming on a Wednesday freaking morning. I guarantee you, I know I didn't see this coming, but it's here. And the best thing that we can do is move on from it. All right. I'm not going to harp on it too long. But all of you are free to do whatever you want to do. Just don't do any harm to yourself or anybody else. It's not worth all that. All right. I'll see you on the next one. And I'll probably take I will take my Absolute Markets broker link down for right now. I don't want anybody to join the broker as of right now. Of course, you can't join FX Master Gold if you're not in the broker. So that's what I'm going to do for right now. I'm going to take that link down and we'll see how things go. We'll see how FX Master Gold decides to bounce back, if we'll give them another chance or not. Because I don't think that they are willing to let their brand suffer like this, but maybe they will decide to not be around anymore. I don't know. I know they spend a lot of money on advertisement because I see their ads on Facebook. So anyway, with that being said, I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace out.